Hey, welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Ontario, Canada. We're here to bring you another video. We've never built this particular unit before. We've built it in a couple smaller sizes. Originally, many years ago, like 15 years ago or better, or 20 years ago, it was in a 12. We did bump it up to a 13 about 6-7 years ago, and this is our first 14. So it's our traditional 14 that we've always built with a 54. It's a rear door, it has your 54-inch dinette in the front, or couch with a single little dinette on the side. This one's done a little different, and I'll show you once we get to the inside. It is a 11-foot floor. It's 78 inches wide, so it's very tallable by a lot of the vehicles. You don't have to put big mirrors on it. You can see they've got a water heater. They did do a ducted furnace in it. They do have an outside shower. You've got your filler spout, your city water hookup. And again, all our coaches are there done with twist locks for our hydro, so that when you come into a park, instead of pulling your hydro cord out and that, we got away from that a number of years ago, being a twist lock. If you throw it on the ground and there's a big ant hill there, or maybe there's mice running around and you're not noticing them or anything, they can't run up your cord and get inside your unit because it's all sealed off. Because something we always have prided ourselves here at Taylor Coach is our coaches are mouse proof and ant proof, being it's a one-piece aluminum underbelly and an aluminum roof. You can see that we're on this side too. You can see where our sewer hose carrier right here is. So instead of being in the bumper, it's nice and handy right here. It doesn't rust or anything like that. You can even put a lock on it that if you're storing your trailer in a storage compound, you can lock your sewer hose. Instead of being in the bumper, it can be locked so nobody steals it. Let's take you on the inside and we'll show you a lot of the features on the inside here. Something that to start off with this unit, that what we've done different, I said it was very much like our 13s we built in the past, but now we've stretched it out to a 14. So we accomplished a few things. You've got a single bed here with another single bed. So this is going down into a 30-inch single bed by 75. This one's pulling out to a single bed. It's going down. So when these two beds are down, you still have a walkway to get up to be able to have a pee in the middle of the night that you're not climbing over one another. And the other beauty about it is if one would like to go to bed ahead of time, the other one can sit up and maybe plan on the laptop or setting up their agenda for the next day. And then this will just go pull back up and it slides back up and makes into your little sort of your couch. It does have the bunk at the front here, so if you have a couple of grandkids or anything, we rate the bunk for a couple £100. You can sleep like a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old up there, or even if an adult wants to sleep up there, there is the option. From there, it's just all storage up above. We still have our little knick-knack shelf I refer to all the time for throwing watches and glasses when you go to bed at night, and that you know what you've done with them. You can see there's not one here, but over on this side, they've asked for one reading light to be added, so you've got your reading light. So obviously this person, when they go to bed, likes to read. So again, that's an option if they want it. Oh, they actually have one down here too. So this reading light, I didn't notice that one. Obviously, is somebody probably more wants to sit up and read. So they chose to put it in a different direction. And being that we stretched this coach out, the thing that's really nice about it, I'm going to get Nate to slide around me here, is what it's given them is a much larger counter compared to our 13-foot. The 13 had a much shorter counter, but once you add that extra foot to it, you're getting a bank of drawers here. So they got a bank of drawers in the coach here. You can see. And they've got the spot for a garbage below, so if you want to put a garbage can of that, there is storage underneath all the seats. You still have your storage underneath the counter, and then you still have the 2.7 for the fridge with the little freezer up above it here. But you can see on the overhead here how much cupboard space it's given. And what we've done here over the last few years is put these lights right over the cupboards. I've said to a lot of customers, when I get out in the coaches camping myself. It's hard to see in the cupboards, and it's nice when you have a light that you can light it up to see what's in the cupboards. So we've added lights along it. They've opted out of the microwave here, so this is prep for a microwave, that down the road if they want to add it, the opening can be cut a little bigger, they can add a microwave. You've got your hot and cold running water with a high-rise faucet. It's your your 2-burner cooktop, all with your auto ignition on it for lighting, so you don't need a lighter to light it. And we've set the stove out so you can put percolator and coffee behind if you want to run it. We've got your 110 receptacle, your range hood, and you can see the nice counter space you've still got to work on when you're in the coach. It does have the Max Air Deluxe fan. It's a 10-speed. And for bathroom facilities, they've opted out of the shower, went with just a built-in toilet only, so they don't have the piece in here to step over. They got the storage up above for all toiletries and that. Because in their scenario, they said, you know what, I can shut that light out there. We don't need a shower on board. I'd rather have it outside. And again, that's a personal choice. This trailer could have had a shower inside. They just didn't want it. It did also add, and you watch the 13s, how nice of a big closet it's added to the coaches along with it. And you can see also how not much more floor space, adding that 1 foot to it really added to the trailer. It's sometimes almost unbelievable when you add only 12 inches, how much more space it makes in the trailer. I think what dawns on me when I walk in this being a 14 is what a huge counter space you get when it's a twin bed model. And with all these features, and it is, I should say, also prep for air. They didn't add air to it. And when we weighed this particular trailer, it came in at like 1,578 pounds. So it's very towable by a lot of the smaller vehicles, but it's given you a lot of great creature comforts if you're looking for a twin bed model without being a big trailer. Because it's, like I mentioned, outside. It's only 78 wide. You don't need the mirrors. They can maybe pan. You can see lots of windows on it, so there's lots of view from the outside, from the dinette, the front, to the little side exit there. That there's lots of windows in it, making it very open and airy feeling in this coach. So if you got any questions on our product, again, my name's Brad Taylor. Don't hesitate to give us a call. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions on them, don't hesitate to give me a call, or you can send us an email. I've said to lots of my customers, I'm somewhat of an old school that I do like the phone, so I'm a phone call away, and we can chat about what you're looking for in a trailer. Watch for more videos down the road. We've got a few other interesting units that we're building for this year before we go into our 2025 model year. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.